Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. In the last episode, we ended up doing a little bit of our mining machine here. Now, as you can see, I've made a couple upgrades. This thing is quite a bit better. Basically, all I did was add a couple more drills, and I decided to bring our refinery with us. The reason I did this was simply because it's a pain in the ass, to be quite honest. When you take this thing, you fill this up in about one-ish round. So basically, like, you do one rock, come back, and it's like, do one rock, you break it down, and then you're coming back here, then you drive back out there, you're wasting fuel. And I broke 2 or 3 rocks thinking, I can just run out really quick, drive past, load it up. But the lag, the frame rates, they just dropped so bad. So what I did is I just put a very simple trailer. We drug this thing with us. Basically, I just unhooked it, set it down, and just swapped these out. And when we're driving, the hookup from that one to here reaches, but from here to here is too far away for it to suck it in. So we kind of had a little bit of issue. You can see I got a whole bunch of metal, a bunch of concrete, a little bit of wood. So we're gonna do some more of this thing later. It works exactly the same way. It tilts down, it goes in and out, it flops this way. But I kind of wanted to make this thing a little bit of a Swiss Army knife. So what we've got here, I'm gonna just break this, and this should come off in 2 pieces. So I'll set this thing here, and we'll put this block back right there. Bearing came with it, so we'll just put the bearing here for now. We'll take this thing out. Now, what I meant by a Swiss Army knife, we have built this thing. Which part do I want it to? I want to hook it to, I think, this blocks somehow, which means we'll just hook it from the side. Right. There we go. Come on. That's not the right one. Where do I want this thing to hook? Well, that wasn't what I wanted. What just happened? Oh my god. Let me just break this thing and get it back. Okay, so I feel like the game has had something weird happen to it in the last couple days, because everything seems so slidey. Like, if I put any of these things on a hill, these tires have 0 grip. They just slide down a hill and they don't stop. Blocks, for instance, don't stop if they're loose. Anyways, we're also getting some weird frame issues, and I'm not sure if it's some of the stuff we're using or what. But anyways, this thing is fixed. Now, so what it is, we are going to deliver our little dude here and start looking at what we can get farm-wise. So basically all this thing is this extends, this will close if we need it to, and this goes down a block, so it's right on the ground, just like so. And then we can go around the dude, close this. Oops. We'll just bring this back in. He should be locked in here, and then we can drive. So all I'm going to do is hook these to the seat, and we'll see if this works. Now, I've also gone ahead, upgraded our engine. This is level 3 now. It seems to be using a lot of fuel, though, so I've been turning this thing off when we're not using it, because it seems like it's actually, when it's sliding, and you can see, we'll probably see the sliding in a minute, everything seems to just be using more fuel and stuff. Let's just turn this on. Alright, so if I extend this, extend this out, we will close this around here, and like that. If we had to, we can go down if we need to. We don't need to, though, so let's just, see if we could. Yes, we will lift this back up now. We don't need it to be on the ground. Just hit that one. And we've got him. And it seems to hold pretty well, actually, for something as simple as this. So I am going to take a few minutes here, just run this guy to the trader, and yeah, we'll come back and we'll start the episode. Duke, a farmer Duke, we got your brother. This is a bit of a pain. It didn't work as good as I was hoping to, but I mean, it got here in one piece, and I mean, pretty straightforward little build, which is kind of nice. We can just pop it on and off as we need it, and good to go. We can actually run it like this as well. Bit of a protection on our tires. Now, one thing to note, apparently, somewhere on these things, I don't know where it is, but there's a weld point. There seemed to be, anyways. so you can weld this to a vehicle. Anyways, we're not going to use it that way. We're going to use our little cow catcher thing here, and yeah, so let's suck that thing in. Beauty. Now, the goal with this thing, what's up, bud, is our spud gun. This is important. So it is oranges and blueberries. Now, we don't have any, orange seeds are right there. So that's tomatoes and our beetroot. So we should be able to get these pretty easily, as well as animal container. Must be for the mounted one. Pineapple and broccoli. So what the goal is we need to get this stuff going, but I'm not sure if I have seeds for these at home. I'm gonna have to check. So we'll go home, we'll check, and I want to kind of move our little operation for farming, because we're gonna obviously have to do a bunch of farming. Let's do all this stuff. And yeah, I want to set up kind of an automated system or semi-automated system for at least watering. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back at our farm, and part of our day today is going to be, we need to plant a bunch of, well, I went through our seeds. We need tomatoes and we need beetroot in order to get the seeds for the blueberries and the oranges in order to get our spud gun. But before I do any of that, I need to move this. And actually, you know what? I wanted to show you guys something. So I made this bottom part out of metal the other day, ripped all the wood and all the mesh out, made it out of metal. And I don't know if something has changed or if it's just the way this is. But like, if I put my lift down anywhere else, watch how much this thing just slides. Like, it just, on any incline now, it just completely rolls. It seems to be like not just this either. Like I've killed a bot and it was like barely on an incline and it rolled right down into the water. Like, I'm not sure if something's changed with friction or what, but like these things are brutal. You can't go on any kind of a hill now. So maybe it's just me. I don't know, but that seems a little bit crazy. So also, I just want to show you this. So we have our water pump, and it's just hooked to a switch. There's a the connector thing here, whatever. And basically this is going to go into a water tank, which we'll use for our gun. So we turn this thing on, pumps a bunch of water, fills up, which we'll use later for our water cannon. But the problem is, once this is here, I don't have any water in my inventory. When I break this, the water comes out of it, which is kind of annoying because this thing only holds, what does it hold? It holds 100 water. So it's a lot of water, but it's kind of annoying. But if we put it into a chest instead and fill it with some water, I'll just put this water back. So good enough, whatever. And then if we break the chest, all the water stays in the chest. So we could fill this whole thing and not have to come back for quite a while. And we can build this somewhere else, somewhere more defensible. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to have to leave, just put you down. I have to leave this pump system here, or at least be able to bring it back and forth. I'll probably make this a permanent setup for it because why not, really? I'll put some lights on. The bots won't attack this. They shouldn't anyway. They haven't attacked this thing unless I'm here, so it's not a big issue. So I'm going to rip most of this down. We're going to use this materials elsewhere. So let me do that, and then I'll show you guys the plan once it's morning. Stupid scrap bot. Get it. Thank you. So it's a new day, guys. We're back at our base. I ripped everything down. We got all kinds of mats. You can see this thing is completely full. We got tons of soil, which we got a little bit of water, which I'm going to go through in a second. So the plan is, let me just move some stuff here. The plan is to utilize this thing. Now, inside here, it's super, super annoying because the floor, a little bit of lag. Ooh. The floor is uneven. Like, this is so annoying that this is all, I mean, it's cool, but it's all uneven, and I really don't like building in here because it's so hard to, like, do anything. Even driving in here is annoying. I get stuck right here. I'm walking forward, I get stuck. So we're going to use just this flat spot outside. And I thought about putting, like, our farms right here, but, like, it's open on all sides, so it's hard to defend. I thought about putting it, excuse me, I thought about putting it like off the side of here as kind of a greenhouse, but again, it's kind of, I mean, it's good, but like it's not great. We do have all these little rooms which we can utilize, which is cool. Like there's a lot of space for whatever we want in here. Our bed can be here, whatever. Bots do spawn in this door, which is a little bit frustrating, but I mean, we can just like smack this thing closed. Yeah, so they'll stay in there, like they can't come out. So it's like, it's safe. So I want to use this underground part, and I'm kind of thinking like maybe we can build off of this thing, right? So it's whatever. I was kind of thinking about bringing this out a little bit, maybe putting a door here. You can see I've already got a little bit of a light set up, and I'm just messing around with this. So our light comes on, and it turns to a like 30-degree angle, so it lights us up pretty well. It's actually pretty solid. One thing I did want to show you guys, I'll show you guys after. So you can see I got a little bit of soil here. I didn't grab any more. One sec. So you can see I've got our soil here, and I've kind of laid a couple pieces out. Now, it's super frustrating because this area is like too steep to build for the most part, and it's really, really, really annoying. I did look at if there's other ways we could build this. As you can see, like on a structure, it turns into a bag, whereas like on the ground, it turns into soil. I actually climbed up on top of this thinking maybe we could put a base up there. Doesn't work for, it's not for the farm anyways. The base would work perfectly fine, but the farm does not. So what I'm kind of thinking is I've laid this out. Now between this block and this block, all of this in here is usable, but like you have to be, except for that one, you have to be just perfect in line for it to work all the way down to here. So between these two blocks, it's 15 per row, so it's 45 places, and then there's a couple extra on the edge. This is as far as I can go forward, and as far as I can go, like I can go 1 or 2 wide here, but like it only does these like one spots, which this doesn't work, or this works, but this doesn't. So it's super frustrating. So we're gonna use all of this in 2 straight lines for sure, possibly 3. Now what we're gonna build today, I'm just gonna do a little bit of a test. We'll just use wood. I'm just gonna use a little bit of test and kind of show the idea, because I don't really know how I'm gonna build it yet. So the idea to start, it's gonna be something like so. Actually, let me get the materials first. One second. Okay, so the basic idea of this thing is we take a piston, we're gonna use a sensor, our water cannon, and we're gonna need this with a little bit of water. I think that's it. So all I'm gonna do, I mean, we'll make this look way better, obviously, but all I'm gonna do is put, sorry, get this off, put our piston right here. We're gonna extend it out all the way, put the limit high. Well, we'll change the limit after, but for testing right now, we'll just do it like this. We will put you here with our water cannon facing downward. No, I did a bunch of testing with this. So I did put a water cannon on a seat with a bearing, so it was like a platform. I can't build. It doesn't want to build. I put a platform, put a bearing, put the seat on it. I don't have one on me, and then I made it turn. So you're sitting on here. The cannon was in the front, and you could turn left and right and spray it. But then you had to go like forward and back, and it was super frustrating to try to use it when I was testing. So this way, what's gonna happen is we're gonna put our button here, hook this up to our piston. So all we're gonna do, we're gonna press it forward, it's gonna go out, no big deal. We will put our water here, we'll put a little bit of water in it. This is going to link from here to here, because you can do it on a distance, which is super cool. As long as it's to this thing, you can do it on a distance. And we will put off the front of this, well, for now, we'll just put it here. We put a sensor here, and we put blocks under. I think you can change the range. So let's just do the range of 2. It's going to be a button. Makes a sound? Sure, why not? Let's see what that does. So if I put this, I think it has to go down 1. If I put it like this, no, it's 2 block sensor. Go down 1 more, I think. Stretch this out all the way. And we will stretch this so like this. And I'll remove every second block just for just for testing. We'll have to set this properly after whatever. But what we do now is the sensor is going to trigger the gun. And what should happen is every time it hits a block, it should shoot water. So if we put, and it's gonna do it on the way back, which is kind of annoying. So we might have to figure out a way to do that. But if we do this, it should go all the way forward as long as we need it to. We can put multiple pistons. We can put this on a different spot, and it should be able to water an entire row based off just this principle. So if I put another cannon here, that's the second row, and if I put a third cannon, it should be the third row. If they work in line. I know it's kind of overkill having 3 cannons. We could go like forward, move it over, come back, go forward, move it over, come back. But for 3 lines, I mean, what's the difference? We just put it forward, shoot a bunch of water forward, and it waters everything in seconds, and we don't have to worry about it. So I think for now, we're going to set this up. So let me build kind of a framework around this thing and kind of see what it looks like. And I'll bring you guys right back. Just a quick little update. I have put all the soil down. It's a lot. There is, what is there, 45 to here. And this is the max we can go before it like is on level. So we can put 4 more pieces in here. And I left a little line here because I'm dumb. Basically, I put 15 in a row thinking a piston can go 15 off a controller. The problem is these are more than 1 block wide. They're 3. So it's like 15 blocks is only 5 of these things. So, you know, I'm kind of dumb. But that's fine. So what we got right now, it's interesting that these water cannons can attach. Like they're not actually attached, but they attach to each other. There's 2 pistons off a controller. And all it does right now, as you can see, I'm just testing the heights. As it goes out far enough, it dips really far down. So if we had a sensor here, the range would be wrong. So we're gonna have to put some kind of a system that holds this thing up, like come off the side and off a rail that this slides on maybe. We're also gonna have to put our sensors off the side. This is gonna have to be lowered. I want this to be as close as possible, but I do want to test like splash range. Like if this thing's down the center, actually, are these actually in line? Yeah, so they're perfectly in line, or they seem to be to the center of these. So it works out that if we put 3 like this, it should be good. I don't like the fact that they're not like they're attached, but they're not. So we might just make it aesthetically pleasing by putting some metal bars in or something. But they work like this, so this should be okay. Yeah. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's eat and drink some stuff. Come on, click. Oh my god. Okay. So I got things kinda figured out. Kind of. I got 3 pistons. I might need another one. These are extended to 15 each, and they don't go all the way. There's a dude over there. But as you can see, if I hit the button, it goes all the way down to the gap that we left, which means we need 1 more. It will eventually retract. Basically, all I've done was made it so that way it's going to extend to 15, and then it's going to fake extending again, and then come back. Just to give us a little bit of time. We really have no need for it. Like, 0 need for it. So then, this thing's just held up on a little rail here. It's not... Oh, it is necessary, because with the 3rd piston, this thing gets like halfway out here, and it like sags way down to the ground. So it's not the greatest thing. Now, this thing's also too far forward, so I'm going to have to lift this up and pull it back, because we need this here to be back somewhere. Probably here, actually. Which might kind of suck. Basically, what I want to do is I want to build this outside edge to be a floor. Put glass on the top. The problem is, I have to figure out how to get in here to loot the stuff and plant it. I never thought of that. Which kind of sucks. So I don't really know what I'm going to do there. Do I have... I haven't... I kind of did a little research on this. And supposedly, if you use the pumps, the vacuum pumps, these things, you can use it to plant crops and extract crops. So basically you would put it in the front, put one in the front that would suck up a plant if it was grown. Then there'd be another one behind it that would plant a seed if it had an empty spot. And then you'd have one, or then you'd have these things water it. I don't want to go to that extent right now. This is temporary. Maybe you'll have to just do it so the floor opens or something, or I don't know. We'll cross that later. For now, this is where it's going to be. I need to move this back, and then actually, I was just thinking of this. The sensor won't work because if I have it here, it's not sensing anything. Can I? Whoa! Can I change the sensor? Oh, if I change the sensor to be on the side of that block, it's gotta be on the side of that block, or it will not work. Let me lift this up. Oh, okay. A little much. Okay, on the side facing up. So like that. Will that work? And then I guess if I put a block, so when I want it to trigger, I could put a block like this, I suppose. Because the floor is going to go up at least one more. One more? Probably like that. So it would probably be the floor height. Now the problem is I can't build a floor because, well, I don't have a whole lot of stone. I'm using stone. I want to make it into concrete. We just don't have the materials yet. But I want this to be kind of a temporary base. I want to put a door down here. Block this back area up. And it should be pretty defensible, actually. So, let me move this thing. I'm going to have to build... Ooh. I'm going to have to build some legs. And then cut this here, because it's only held up by one block right now. Cut that there. And then put the whole thing back down. Well, I guess kind of moment of truth. I mean, I got them all. I do think it'd be nice if this thing auto-planted, to be totally honest. Like, harvesting is not a big deal. I kind of want to try it. Yeah, I want to try it. Well, this would work, but I don't have enough mats at the moment. It's not quite what I was looking for. I mean, it would work, but basically what the plan was put another sensor and line these up. Obviously, this overhangs a bit. It would be a sensor, just like this one, on this row to line these ones up, and we'd be able to put seeds in here, and it would basically put seeds in and shoot a seed at every one and auto seed. Then it would auto water on the same row, which is fine, other than the fact we have to have at least 190 coming out of here, or a straight whatever, but we'd have to have 3 chests, or put this in a strategic spot with a bunch of piping. I just don't have enough mats for all that at the moment. As you can see here, I got an extra engine. We found one in it was randomly in a yellow crate. Basically, I had to go do a little exploring to get the mats for this, which kind of sucks because I'm not going to use them now. But we will in the future, because I've also discovered that you can actually shoot water out of these as opposed to water cannons. So you could make quite the system just using like 9 of these. You could do water, seeding, and extraction. It'd be kind of cool, actually. But for this, did that just go away? So for this build, though, we're not going to worry about it. It's a little bit overkill for my needs today, but we will in the future. I also don't want to change the design that I'm trying to do here. I want to do something kind of simple, and it's also supposed to be temporary. This might stay like that for now. It doesn't matter. It still holds this, and everything looks fine. Another thing, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I'm getting some frame rate dropping, and one of the reasons I think it's happening, I was out doing a little bit of exploring to get some mats, like I said, and I noticed a node of rocks that I had broke previously and not gone back to pick up. I must have forgot about them or something. So I went out there and I found that and picked those up, and that seemed to help. So I went around to a bunch of the nodes that I have broke before and just made sure, and I found a couple like pieces here and there that we didn't pick up, so I'm hoping that helps. Anyways, I hope that's going to be the problem. I've read that's a thing. I even tried doing the clear debug thing in the console, and it didn't seem to work, so hopefully it's not a big deal. Anyways, as far as this goes, I think we're not terrible. Like this should plant or seed, water, whatever the thing is. That's not hooked up. It's not. Ooh. Did this one not? Oh, I broke it. That's why. That used so much water. They used all of our water, but it did water that. So that's a good thing. So now what I gotta do is obviously get more water, plant these stupid things, and then kind of defend this a little bit. We're gonna have to defend the backside for sure. Should be okay though. So I think what we're gonna do. Oh, I also found a little bit more soil. I need 2 more, and then this thing's complete for how big it's gonna be for the size of this. We also need to put some more stone down. How many stone? Not much stone on me. I have more. I just don't have it in my inventory here. So let's go like this and just burn that into the ground. Let's go over this way if we can. 2 off. Go straight down. Yeah. Okay. So I'll probably just keep framing this in, getting this looking better. We have a dude upstairs that's just super annoying. He spawns in the middle room here. And I really wish you could, like, not have... Like, it's cool, but I also wish he wasn't spawning there because it's super annoying. Yeah. The other thing I want to figure out how to do, which I don't know how to do yet, is how to make this so it doesn't shoot water on the way back. Like I said before, I could try some with these, but that's a lot of bearings and stuff for no reason. So I don't really know yet. I was thinking of... Like, well, actually that wouldn't work. I was thinking about like trying to lift this maybe, so it would go through and then come up over it and then back, but that'd be just a pain. So it doesn't matter. For now, I'm gonna build this up a little bit more if I have enough stone and everything. Get this planted, and the next day we'll hopefully get some seeds and stuff going. Okay, guys, things have happened. I had to go and do a little bit more exploring for some stuff. I wanted to get some cotton for something we're gonna do later. And I found one of these guys, and it's in the same spot it was before. He's respawned. Now, earlier I mentioned that these guys had a weld spot, and the one we had didn't. But this guy, oh, he did. One sec. Oh, so he's placed. I can't do nothing with him. But what I can do is pick him up, and he's in our inventory because he has a weldable spot. He is placeable. Which is weird. So some of them must and some of them must not. So I don't really know. I'm imagining this will be patched though. That can't be right. There's no way that's right. Anyways, so some of the things that have happened. We've kind of finished this little area. You can see I'm missing, well, I'm missing materials. We have no more glass. I'm missing wood. I need more cement. Or brick, I guess, whatever it's called. But anyways, let's show what's happening here. So this button here is going to be our water going out. There's no water in it at the moment. This button here is going to lift this area so we can see all of our controllers. We can see our water tank. We can see, just in case we need to get in here for any reason. And this one opens up this area, which we're obviously going to use for seating and stuff. So this side will open. This side will also open once it's done. As clearly it's not done yet though. And then we'll be able to hop down, do our thing, and then we've got some nice stairs to get out. It should be okay. I think it's a pretty cool system, or looks pretty decent anyways. And then what I want to do is, like, once we've got more materials, we're going to take this and we're going to come out like this and put like walkways here, and that's where we'll put, you know, maybe our machines or whatever we're going to use here. The only bad thing is we have to obviously watch, like, we can't put stuff on here, or I mean it could, it'll just flip over or flip open or whatever. But we'll have lots of room for stuff, maybe just storage if nothing else. I want to put like a garage door in here. But we're about to do some planting. So as soon as it hits midnight, I'm going to plant 40 beetroot and then the rest in tomatoes. That way we've got hopefully enough for our other seeds we need to get. And then we're going to barricade the backside. Hopefully it'll work. The front we'll just have to just deal with for the night. But the guys shouldn't be able to get in here easily, at least. They should have to at least go through all the blocks, so hopefully this protects it. I'm hoping it's going to work. But we'll see that in the next night. Between now and the next night, I need to get some embers so I can get some more glass. Yeah, that's pretty much about it, I guess. I just need to go get a bunch of random farming done. So I'll do that between the 2 days. And hopefully I can get some trees cut down and get enough wood, and, you know, maybe I'll have to go get some stone or something as well. So anyways, I'm going to plant this thing in about 30 seconds, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow night. You know, the one good thing about having them all water at the same time is they all popped at pretty much the exact same time. So we got enough beetroot, or red beet. I've got enough tomatoes now. I think I have 20 some more over in our chest over here. So basically in the morning, I'm going to run up to the dude, get a bunch of seeds, and then hopefully do another day of planting. It's coming together. It's slowly coming together. I still need so many more mats. I went and got a bunch of embers. Actually, I got 30 seconds. Where did I even put them? I don't even know if they're in a chest or what. I'll take this guy with us when we go too. Where did I put? Oh, they might be put away already. I don't even know. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of embers here. So we should be able to get a bunch more glass and hopefully finish this. I cut some trees down. I did all that stuff. So hopefully all I need is a little bit of stone so I can go rip a rock down, and I'm really hoping to get at least this section done today, and then you know, fill this in at different times. I do want to put a door on here. I need more lights. Oh, we're getting lag from the bots. Okay, so there's one over there coming. What about back here? All I do is put a temporary little wall here. So we'll just take these guys and make them run after us. They should all come over this way. Okay. Yep. Hey guys. Nope. Nope. Hey. 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 Obviously they're going to attack us here because like we got no defenses. Oh, we're stuck in a hole. Okay, this might have been stupid. I don't know. We're gonna need actual defenses. They're gonna wreck everything. No. We're spawning right here, so it's not a big deal. But obviously, we're gonna need some kind of defenses because we can't keep doing this. Guys, I'm just gonna keep these guys away from our house for a minute. Or, whoa. Okay, calm down. Don't be wrecking anything over there. Hey. I don't know what they'll actually wreck, to be totally honest, because they're... Oh, there's some blocks? Yeah, so we're gonna have to, like, actually put a wall here or a door or whatever. I mean, it's not a huge deal. What did they wreck? Yeah, I guess they could have wrecked a controller if they really wanted to. This guy's still going over here. And, I mean, well, obviously died, but, like, yeah, whatever, really. Okay. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the morning. Those cheeky bastards. I didn't realize... They wrecked our car. I didn't know when they came after me when we died. They must have come over here and started ripping apart our car. We really need to take some time and develop a vehicle that can haul this stuff because this is ridiculous. Ah! We've almost flipped a bunch of times. It's not good. It's hard on fuel. This is not. Oh, it's bad. Awesome. Alright, so I think this only gives us 5 of each seed, which is kind of frustrating. So it's we got 3 of those and 3 of those, so this will give us 5 of those seeds, 5 of those seeds. Whew. Okay, so we're back at our base, and what I wanted to do is make our dress bot. We have a whole bunch of garment loot box things over there you can see, and I want to open a couple. Why not? So this requires a tier 3 metal, which I've already made a bunch of. Super expensive. Did not like it, but that's fine. So let's craft this thing. Whoa. A little bit of lag. Okay. Whoa. What? That thing's super cool. I love how these things are all just like little robot dudes. Okay, for now, let's put you... I mean, let's just put you out of the way. Let's put you, like, facing a good way, though. Okay. So, you put a... From what I can tell, you put a garment in. So we have a epic one first, so we'll do that one to start. There is a legendary, I guess you can get. So let's put this. You drag it in here. It takes 10 cotton, which I went and farmed a bunch of, so we should be able to make, I don't know, 4 or 5 of these at least. I hope, and maybe we can get some, get a new look going for us. As I noticed, what is it? Go like this? Yeah. Oh, I can't freeform, but you can see I'm missing a shoe. Don't know what happened, but we're missing a shoe. Anyway, so let's put this in here. Make. 30 seconds. Okay, I'll be back. All right. What do we got? I'm excited. Very excited. All right, unbox. Ooh. That's pretty sweet. New jacket. Well, you know, I got a couple more. So we're going to do... I think we're going to do... Well, these other 2, I'll save some for the next episode. We'll do one at the beginning of each episode maybe, or at the end or something. But I'll do a couple more of these because you know, why not? Can I... So, what do we got? The first one we got, so we can change... Yeah, I'm missing a shoe! Can I equip you? Whoa. That's kind of interesting. Our dude's all, like, blown up and stuff. I never realized our dude looked like this, to be totally honest. Yeah, 1 shoe. We can grow our beard out a little bit longer if we wanted to. I don't think we need to at the moment. Okay, anyways, let's go check out what else we got here. Unbox. Well, speaking of new shoes. Oh, what is that? What was that t-shirt? Oh, I don't give a quack. Oh, yes, we have a winner. Oh, that's actually a pretty one too. Oh, very lumberjack. For now, though, we're not going to give a quack. Anyways, guys, on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.